As a reminder, obey my commands at all times. Protect yourself at all times. Touch him up. Good luck.
Earlier tonight, we had a conversation about Teofimo Lopez and how he has performed best when there is chaos surrounding him. That is not the case. He has spent a good part of this year with his son settling him down.
They don't always follow the system. You know, technically, they don't follow the system.
Switch hitter comes in behind that jab and lands that left hand to the body.
Good
right
shot
hand from Lopez.
Of Ortiz.
Trying to sweep around with that right hand. It was mostly blocked. There's an uppercut on the inside from Ortiz.
Good counter.
Stop at the bell.
Oh, there it is.
See if that right hand opportunity exists, as he does say, yeah, come on in. I'm going to put my back against this neutral corner. You come on in, and Ortiz does. Ortiz says, I will. And he digs to the body. Goes with a right hand, a short right hand upstairs against Teofimo.
Good counter right there from Lopez.
There's a power hand from Ortiz.
Gas out a bit. Looping left hand over the top. Ortiz may be winning the match. Moving across around the ring, and he's boxing. He's looking sweet, but the crowd is not liking it at all. Good shot.
Giving angles
nice
and coming with the right uppercut. The right uppercut from Teofimo Lopez.
Nothing landed there. Oh, check, right hook. By both guys, you go to ring generalships. Well, who's doing that? Teo is coming, controlling, coming forward, and dictating the pace. And you see, and this is the fight that Ortiz has to fight.
Absolutely. Gonzalez.
Absolutely.
Ortiz was quick to say it's the best camp and the best corner he's ever had. Now is the time to do it. You have 6 minutes.
Ooh, straight left hand down the middle. Oh. We throw that word around a whole heck of a lot.
Can Teofimo Lopez find a way here? Can Ortiz show enough? Teofimo trying to corner him there. Fires off the right hand. As they meet in the center of the ring, and Ortiz willing to trade here on the clap. As he just came out southpaw, frustrated him, applied the strategy.
And still, WBO Ring Magazine Junior Welterweight Champion of the World, the Takeover, Teofimo Lopez!
White like Teofimo Lopez.
You know, if it turns out that Teofimo Lopez's skills matches charisma, he has a chance to be a pretty big star in boxing.
That last name that Victor has, Freitas. Freitas is over there in his corner. I don't know how they related, but Arcelino used to be a world champion here tonight.
Arcelino is the great uncle of Vitor Freitas, a former 2-division world champion in the corner of Vitor. He was a Brazilian Olympian in 1992, a pretty good pro himself. Teofimo Lopez, who comes from a long line of Teofimos. He's the 5th one. Oh, great shot. Freitas goes down within the first minute.
Delayed reaction.
Freitas is not going to get up, is he? This fight is over. Teofimo Lopez with a back flip.
Here you see the speed of Lopez early, and just a cupping right hand. Looked like he caught him in a bad spot there.
Oh, right in the back of the ear.
Not as big a shot as I originally thought from our vantage point.
Kind of like grazing him a little bit.
Yeah, not necessarily a thunderous highlight reel type hit.
By way of knockout from Brooklyn, New York, Teofimo Lopez.
New pride of Top Rank Boxing, 150-20 as an amateur fighter. That extensive amateur career took him to the 2016 Olympics. With Top Rank, he fought for Honduras because of the politics involved in USA amateur boxing. Now to keep these guys straight, since they both have on white trunks, the guy with the black trim, and they consider him a super prospect too. Sicarios turned pro in Tijuana in July of 2015. The unanimous decision win, back-to-back unanimous decision wins to begin his career. His next 3 fights all in Tijuana. He had a split decision draw, a unanimous decision draw, and a split decision win. He's a boxer, he's not a big puncher, and that's why he's such a close decisions. Jay's going to call that a knockdown, and as well he should. It's up to 5 and 6. He'll take the standing 8 count. Good shot got him, and down he went. For Sicarios, it's his 3rd fight this year, and his Lopez on the assault after him. Nice straight jab, not panicking, he's taking his time. Try to catch him in the chest. Sicarios with his head down, doing everything he can to keep Lopez off. Lopez, in his debut, trying to finish this thing up. As I mentioned, Sicarios' 3rd fight this year. First time outside of Mexico. You know, going into the fight, he had to stay real busy. He's already been down 1 time here in the first round of the scheduled 4-rounder. Showing him the power of Teofimo Lopez Jr. and why the matchmakers. Oh, he caught him with a solid right hand, and he goes down for the 2nd time. That was a clean right hand right on the side of the chin. He takes a 7 count. He'll take a standing the full 8. Should be the 2nd knockdown, which goes off against the ropes. That's a solid right hand. Sicarios, remember, is 3-1 with a draw and 3 knockouts in his own record.
No, it's a knockdown. 2.
Wait, he's calling that a knockdown. He got hit and his hands hit the canvas, and Jay's absolutely right. So instead of a 10-7 round, it's back to a 10-8 round. MUAY boys that have it for us. Loaded up in the back of the head, off balance. You can't use anything but the bottoms of your feet. Sicarios a little bit gun shy right now. Caught him again with a solid shot, then behind the ear, but nothing on it. Good body shot. He's got Sicarios kind of reeling all over the place a bit here in round number 2. Remember, Ishwa Sicarios has the black trim on his white trunks, and Lopez has the red trim on his. That's a knockdown too, I think. No? This is a film they use at the conventions to show what good refereeing is. Oh man, he gets clipped with that shot. And another one, that's a knockdown. So Sicarios is down for the 3rd time in the fight.
6, 7.
Right at the bell, Lopez went down, just a little flash sort of thing, and off balance. There's a body shot, and that's his 2nd time down. I don't know if he can recover from that, because that's a liver shot. 8, now 9, and 10. It's all over. That's a knockout. I didn't think he could recover because it was a liver shot right on the liver. Now let's see if we're down to the 2nd. Oh, there's the body shot that hurt him. It didn't look like much, but it was a left hook right on top.
Declaring the winner by way of knockout in his pro debut, Teofimo Lopez.
Box. Watch your heads, watch your heads, watch your heads.
That's it.
Stanza, your winner. By way of KO, el vencedor por knockout, still undefeated, Teofimo Lopez Jr.
All the rules in the dress room. Your trunks are both where we're supposed to be. Keep your blows here or above. I obey my commands. Questions? Questions? Good luck, guys.
El Chelito Munguía, que significa güerito. Y del lado dorado, el Teófimo López. Vamos a ver de qué cuerito salen más correas en esta pelea que nos trae un olor enorme a baleada y a sopa de caracol.
Ambos hondureños, obviamente, pues Teófimo López ha hecho su carrera básicamente en los Estados Unidos, ahora radicado en Davie, y el otro verdaderamente, puramente hondureño.
Intentando desde un principio Teófimo López buscar un knockout más en su carrera. Dijo, quiero 100% de knockout, quiero 4 victorias, 4 knockouts. Está castigando de manera inmisericordia a este hondureño. Cuando estaban frente a la báscula, frente a la romana, se dijeron de todo con la mirada, de manera verbal. Y la verdad que Teófimo dijo, te voy a acabar, te voy a destrozar. Pero dijo del otro lado, el Chele Munguía, para bailar la bamba se necesita un poquito de gracia y otra cosita.
Munguía hasta el momento no ha podido tirar nada más que como 2 golpes, lo han abrumado. Teófimo salió apagando fuego.
No olvidemos que viene de enfrentar a Sab Yuda, un campeón muy complicado. Ahí conecta de mano derecha y hay algo que hace este muchacho Teófimo. Dice, a mí me gusta dar espectáculo. Soy one of a kind, soy único. Y la verdad que cree que es mejor que Mayweather, cree que es mejor que muchos púgiles. Tiene cualidades.
Bueno, pensar eso con 3-0 verdaderamente no es nada positivo. Sigue pegando abajo y con el codo también se está quejando Munguía.
Este muchacho Teófimo López debutó el 5 de noviembre del 2016, noqueando en 2 de 4 a Iswar Siqueiros. Aquella noche chocaron Jesse Vargas y Manny Pacman Pacquiao. Mientras que el Chele Munguía debutó el 17 de febrero del 2012 con decisión unánime ante Moisés Olivas. Ya a la derecha, ahora a la izquierda. Está aguantando vara, como se dice en el argot boxístico, este Chele Munguía. La verdad que es un bravo peleador que sin duda aguanta candela. Tiene mucha experiencia arriba, Alan.
Sí, pero está a punto de caerse. Ha cogido muchos golpes, ahí dio abajo. Lo ha conectado en varias ocasiones y ha cogido una zurra en este primer asalto Munguía.
Y en la mano derecha por parte de Teófimo. En malas condiciones el Chele Munguía. Frank Santoro, el tercero sobre la superficie, muy atento. Se recupera sacando fuerza. Vaya usted a saber de dónde el hondureño. Su familia era muy pobre allá en Honduras. La mamá emigra tratando de buscar oportunidades porque estuvo a punto de regalarlo. Fíjate lo que te digo. Me lo dijo él muy triste. Después el chamaco cayó en las drogas y se ha levantado. Una historia de superación enorme de Munguía, que se acaba de llevar un derechazo limpio, pulcro inmaculado de Teófimo, que es el primer y único hondureño hasta el momento en representar al país catracho en los Olímpicos. Este chamaco no huele, apesta, campeón del mundo, tiene físico, tiene corazón y ojalá, insisto, mantenga la humildad que lo va a llevar lejos sin duda.
La dosis de humildad para mí sería importante para que fuera grande y cae al piso.
Hay un golpe de efecto retardado. a la zona blanda, a la zona hepática que tiene depositado en la lona a Munguía. Knockout, knockout. Y la verdad que es un hombre que sin duda tiene gran futuro.
Tremendo upper que sentió, vuelve a darle ahí por el costado y ahí fue el golpe en el... Parecía haber sido, vamos a verlo ahora en la repetición, Ernesto, a ver si fue hígado.
Sí, fue el hígado, ¿eh?
Sí.
Sí, para mí fue el hígado, ¿eh?
Sí, se ve muy parecido, aunque fue...
El ganador por nocaut técnico, Teofimo Lopez.
Rivas is from Louisiana by way of Guatemala.
We went over the rules earlier in the dressing room. I expect a nice, clean fight. Touch gloves. Good luck to the both of you. Touch me.
All right, we're set to go here. This is scheduled for 6 rounds. Teofimo Lopez is the top-ranked fighter with 150 amateur victories, and he's full of energy. He's from here in Brooklyn, even though he lives in Davie, Florida now. So he has a lot of supporters out here. And he's just bursting with energy. Rivas, a 5-5 fighter with a couple of draws and 3 knockouts, so he can bang a little bit. Rivas has got that tattoo on his shoulder, unloads the right hand. See, Lopez gets him off balance, digs to the body downstairs, but it's in a clean area. Hard punching is Lopez. Won several amateur titles over the years, and here's Rivas trying to put the pressure on him. Rivas is one of those tough kids from Louisiana via Guatemala. This is round 1. It's scheduled for 6. Lopez has a ton of power too. And his 4 victories, he's got 4 knockouts. So Rivas has got to be careful that right hand power shot. Even though Rivas has more professional fights, he's in his 13th professional fight. Teofimo Lopez, with a huge background in the amateurs, is a much more experienced fighter, and it shows. He also has more power. Lopez gobbles up everything he has coming forward, just shakes his head no. Carrying that left hand a little bit low. He's open with the right hand, but he's very quick with his left hand, so he gets it back up before Rivas can move in and take advantage of it. Stiff jab, and comes that time he turns it over with the thumb to the outside and nails him with an uppercut inside. Boy, he steps up into his jab. This is a very good technical fighter, is Teofimo Lopez. Teofimo Lopez III, chopping right hand, catches Rivas. Rivas might have been hurt by that right hand. He's a little bit loose in the knees and heavy in the heels right now. Hard body shot again by Lopez. Lopez taps him a couple of times with the right hand and then comes with the left uppercut. This guy's slick. Saw Teofimo win his last fight in Las Vegas, and he's a terrific fighter. Actually, I saw him the last time in Las Vegas, but he won his last fight in Kissimmee, Florida. Look at this. Boy, these are solid, hard punches. Nice uppercut. Boy, he's punishing this guy in the first round. As the bell ends, that's a real solid round for Lopez. Lopez has got that solid jab. He cracks him with the right hand right away to get this round started. Rivas may not have had enough time to recuperate from the pounding he took in the first round, and Lopez is keeping the pace up here in the early going. Pulls him in on the ropes, looks around. Lopez looks like a guy that really enjoys himself in the ring, and I suppose if you're pacing a guy like he is in the first round, it's real fun being in the ring. Last minute of the round, you see Arthur McCanny say, keep those hands closed up into a fist. And he was telling that to Rivas. As if enough isn't going wrong for Rivas right now, the way Teofimo Lopez is beating him up. Rivas can last a full 6 rounds with this guy. Every single shot, Lopez sits down on the punch. He's looking to load up the right hand. He slings the right hand to the body below the heart. Big welt by the right eye of Rivas. Lopez looks like a guy that's really enjoying himself, and Rivas now has a look of despair on his face. He's taking a lot of heavy punches. Almost everything that Lopez throws other than the jab is a hard punch. And even if he misses it, it's hard. A lot of credit to Rivas to be taking a pounding like this through 5 minutes of boxing and just nothing really going his way. He reaches out. Again, Rivas is taller. They capitalize on it because Lopez smothers him on the inside. Oh, big left hand. I don't think he'll get up from that. That was a huge left hand. This fight's all over. Lopez has knocked him out in the second round with a huge left hook. All right, we'll take a look at the knockout. Watch the left hand. Watch it. Watch it. Right there. He didn't see it at all, and the one that you don't see is the one that'll hurt you. And Arthur McCandy took a look into his eyes and immediately waved it off. What? Dip and boom, right there. Everything. He's out cold. Tries to kind of bring his head up off the canvas. Watch. And boom, he blindsided him. He had his entire side blocked.
Your winner, by way of KO El Brooklyn, Teofimo Lopez.
Underway for this 8-round fight in the lightweight division between Lopez and Sanchez. Lopez wearing the black and white trunks.
John, it's almost like short notice is an understatement. The Sanchez team took this fight on Monday of this week, and he was preparing for another fight that was going to be in about 2 weeks from now. But Bomac, when a fighter does take a fight on short notice like that, what kind of problems does that pose for them?
But he was training for the other fight, so he should be in somewhat of a half.
Early on in your career, you're used to not really knowing who you're fighting. As an amateur, you can fight different guys all the time.
Right. One thing about Lopez, definitely going to the body a little.
Lopez, known to have a great deal of confidence at the age of 20 in his first year as a professional. Has Olympic ties, earned a place on the Honduras team in Rio. Questionable politics kept him off of the U.S. team. And he's been using something of that nature as not only motivation, but as a stepping point to prove to the world that he is one of the best fighters at the age of 20.
Very great professionals. Look how he's carrying his hand. Look at the shoulder roll.
Yeah, I mean, and to your point, Bomac, he has sparred with guys like Sean Porter, Ugas, Luke Campbell, Amir Imam. So barring better competition than he's faced so far as a professional inside the ring.
So he's definitely going to do what he wanted to do here tonight.
Combination moments ago put together by Lopez, one of several young prospects signed by Top Rank. Dan Rafael may be one of the best.
Yeah, Dan Rafael ranked him as the 2018 #2 prospect of the year. Yahoo's Kevin Ioli as the #1 prospect of the year, and he takes that very seriously. He said, I should have been #1 in both.
Good right that connects to the jaw of Sanchez in the final seconds of this opening round for Teofimo Lopez. As round #2 underway for the young man and Teofimo Lopez, who considers himself one of the smartest individuals in the ring.
Hang on the trunks. Ernie from Everlast has him hooked up. And, you know, I think Teofimo Lopez is one of the prospects that everybody, you know, needs to take notice of. Anybody right around that lightweight division.
Trying to get away from the left hooks.
Started boxing to Lopez at the age of 6. His father would leave to park cars.
They call that a catch counter. Hook, and he countered back with the right hand over the top. Right on the chin.
Overhand right by Lopez. Now tries to work towards the body of Sanchez. Connects with the left.
Shoulder roll a la Floyd Mayweather, but he says that when he watched fighters growing up, his favorite and who he would like to emulate, albeit a different weight class in. Remember we talked about that in the fighter meeting, just that going for the kill each and
right.
every time that he's in the ring.
Power from that right punch by Lopez. And you can see the cut opening up on the left eye of Lopez.
Just get hurt business.
That's right.
Now that's why I'm on the other side.
Hey. And there was actually a little issue going on here in the corner too, trying to get Miguel Diaz up there to work on now.
Motivation for him. That's a motivation for him. Just to keep throwing that right hand or maybe that left hook just like that. Just like that.
Trying to be more the aggressor. Sanchez, however, has been able to come in strong in this third round.
Lopez is definitely staying composed. I say the matchmakers did a good job tonight.
And on short notice too.
Yeah.
Lopez trying to establish shots. Under a minute to go in this third round.
Nice overhand right landed by Lopez.
Hook. You always have to think these are one of the more dangerous fights.
As you train, when you're Lopez, you train one specific way for one specific fighter. And then at the last minute, you get a guy like this, doesn't care what he get hits with. He just want to hit you.
Closing seconds of this third round.
Turn it up.
As this fourth round underway, Sanchez trying to come in with a left hook. What's the strategy here, Bomac, in this fourth round for Lopez?
Just keep your jab in his face. Just keep coming over the top with that right hand. There you go.
Overhead left. Oh, met with a combination by Lopez. Tries to step in with that right punch. Now works it with the uppercut.
He's going for the kill with those big shots. Lopez is.
A left that stutters Sanchez momentarily. Now an uppercut connected by Lopez.
I said he'll turn it up now.
Yeah.
You can feel it.
A right that connects to the jaw of Sanchez.
And I like that.
Yeah, telling him to use his jab. The jab sets up everything.
Body shot by Lopez, team represented at Rio in the Olympics back in 2016.
Knocking him down. What do you think about that?
Well, he's probably what they call taking a walk.
Well, he's got Sanchez right now on the ropes.
It takes a lot of energy when you throw big shots that he's throwing right now. So you take a walk, your energy back, catch your breath. There's nothing wrong with that. He's still controlling the fight.
With that overhand right, just missed on connection.
Oh, nice.
With so much power to it.
Punches together, you know, back to back, which they call combinations. He should be able to stop him. This looks like one shot at a time is not getting the job done.
Body shot with the left by Teofimo Lopez. Sanchez with a combination.
Oh, he's getting pretty in there. Oh, you can tell he's from the amateurs.
Connects with the left. Now he's got Sanchez on the ropes. Again, straight right. Shot with the left hook. Now a right. A left again. Sanchez.
Ref might step in.
Nowhere to go. Lopez again.
Or Kevin Ventura or one of your other guys. You sit your butt down.
Sit down. Be professional. Look at the combinations.
But that's him. He's
Look at the
having fun.
combinations that he's in there throwing. Showing off right there, touching his feet.
Bomac, I got to bring this up to you.
Okay.
If you're an opposing fighter, granted, not the quality. Flurry of punches, relentless on Sanchez.
He looked at the ref like, you're going to get him out of here.
Hands down. He's letting him hit him. He's laughing at him. He's telling him, come on. He's doing what he want to do in there. He's still touching that body. That's one thing I like about young kids. Nice body shot.
Lopez with the body shot mixed with the combination. As we come upon the last 35 seconds.
That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. How he put those combinations together and see what kind of results he got. Look at the cut now on Lopez. There's hardly no blood. That comes from the experienced cut guy in the corner.
Or I'll wipe that smile right off your face.
Right. At some point, listen, the showboating is good. And he can back it up at this point.
Yeah.
As Lopez now off the ropes.
With this level of competition.
Correct.
Yes.
Correct. The higher the competition, I don't think we're going to see this magnitude of showboating.
I would have to agree.
I know Lopez is going to try to get this knockout. I know he does.
Does anybody in particular, Bomac, I know you have such a vast history and knowledge of boxing. Is there anybody that, whose style you think he emulates, or he's kind of got his own?
A little bit of Fernando Vargas. And he actually looked, he threw some glasses on him.
That same kind of swagger.
You see how Lopez jumped back? That's what you call using your distance.
Here's a fighter in Sanchez that Lopez is clearly dominating.
Right.
This is a fight that should have been over by the 5th round. Then he is trying to get the knockout. He's going to get the win, but it's a matter of the manner that he does it.
Well, that's that confidence level that kid.
And let's not make a mistake. Lopez is in here in only his 7th fight. He's going against a guy in Sanchez that has fought 40. So he's in here against a guy that maybe other people thought, he's going to come in here and knock him out the 1st round like Gabe Flores did against his opponent. But this guy's been in the ring 43 times.
Last 15 seconds of this final round, round number 6.
And all but one opponent Lopez has knocked out. And if Sanchez can stay on his feet, he'll be able to say,
And that looks to be the case. As this one going the distance between Lopez and Sanchez, you can tell on the facial expression by Lopez, he wanted to get the knockout.
Unblemished as a professional, El Brooklyn, Teofimo Lopez.
The one-loss William Silva from Brazil.
Of all the Olympians we've come accustomed to seeing on these telecasts, Teofimo might be the most gifted. And this is really a substantial test for him. He's giving away an awful lot of experience, about 3 inches in reach. 11 years in experience.
That's a huge step up for Lopez as far as experience goes.
Because of that, Silva says he has the clear advantage. He went up against Felix Verdejo. That's the lone loss of his career. He says this guy's not in the same league as Verdejo, and he doesn't even know it.
No, he's going to see tonight.
It's funny that what happened in the Verdejo fight is Silva was seen as being scared of the stage.
Lopez getting that jab, working early. Working the jab from the head down to the body. Looking to set something up over the top. I think it's going to be a right hand.
There's that good stiff jab that he fires off. I agree with your statement, Mark, that of all the young prospects we've seen, all the blossoming recent Olympians, this is the guy that seems the most sturdy and reliable right now at this stage of his career.
I don't know. I like the... I got to see what happens in this fight. I don't know.
he is certainly the most confident.
Yes.
He calls himself a young Einstein, and he has power, he has athletic ability, he has grace, he's endowed with everything but modesty.
Good job of doubling up that left hand, including the left hand to the body moments ago.
Yeah, he caught that left hand. He actually came up with the uppercut, then came around with the left hook. Beautiful left hook right there in between by Lopez.
Wow.
Very sharp tonight.
Lead left hand getting the attention of Silva, and there's that right hand that you said he would be targeting Timmy. Oh, and he floors him with a lunging left hook.
This kid may be as good as he thinks he is.
Come to me. You good?
Right between the guard of Silva. There it is. And down goes Silva. Beautiful. Mixed with the right hand there. Caught him in between. Silva was actually throwing a left hook at the same time. But Lopez was quicker and sharper with his left hook. Right on the money. Here it is in real speed. Beautiful shot by Lopez.
20 seconds to work with. Coming after him. Just missed with the right hand.
Oh, no.
So the power shows up right away in round number 1. Blood coming from the nose of Silva. Crouch position that time. Bent the legs. Knockdown scored in round 1 to start the big night.
Lopez says, I'm not coming like Felix Verdejo. Coming in, he's going to be scared. I'm not figuring you out. I'm coming to get you. Showing absolutely no respect for the 11-year difference in experience or the advantage he has in the jab.
Mark, he just jumped up in the air and threw a jab. Lopez in there loves to entertain the boxing fans at home.
Let's also note, guys, the fact that when we met with him yesterday,
he's pretty angry. I mean, part of what fighters do is transfer anger into the ring. He's the shorter guy, and he seems completely in control, and he is, without question, the stronger guy at this point.
as always, our ace reporter Bernardo Osuna is with us. Bernardo, what were they saying in Silva's corner?
Jose Rodriguez says, I want you to box more, but you can't let the kid get off first because he's punishing you. Those were the instructions. In terms of that jumping punch.
Well, he's in control. He's been in control from the first round on.
I think he felt like he was in control when he left the locker room. There's a thudding right hand that also sends back Silva.
Nice left hook by Silva there. Rolling underneath that left hook of Lopez.
Comes in with a 1-2 of his own. And right back comes Lopez. Looking to place that right hand to the body just under that left elbow. There's that lunging lead left hook again.
Silva told us there's no substitute for professional rounds. The Teofimo just hasn't got enough rounds to compete with him effectively. You know what? If you're as gifted as this kid, maybe there is. And he has been sparring with top-level pros since, you know, the earliest part of his adolescence. You know, him and his dad have been going around to the gyms. Sean Porter, Ashley Theopane. He just did a stint at Robert Garcia's gym in Riverside.
Yeah.
I haven't spoken to Garcia about it, but according to Teofimo and the dad, he sent a lot of guys home early in the afternoon.
Another left hook that lands. Boy, fun start to a big night of boxing. End of 2, Lopez in control.
Well, Lopez carries that left hand low. See, he got hit with a right hand there. That's what I'd be throwing if I was fighting Lopez. Silva needs to let that right hand go because Lopez is throwing that jab from the hip. Take some time to get that jab up.
That's one of the things that hurt him in his bout against Verdejo, was being excessively tentative. He got to sell out here, Tim, doesn't he?
Yeah, I mean, he's not being tentative right now. I mean, he's standing in the mid-distance range, standing right in front of Lopez. That's the reason why Lopez is having success. But now he's trying to push forward and make Lopez fight a little bit more, and he's having success there. But then he bags off.
Makes for a good fight, though. A willingness to come forward, even getting floored with the left hook. As Lopez has found success doubling up that jab. Of course, the left hook scored the knockdown in the final minute of round number 1. Silva, a native of Brazil, but he's been living and training in South Florida. This is his 4th consecutive fight stateside.
You thought I was on the jab, but I came around with the left hook and the right hand. It's a great combination there to land against Silva. Come around that guard.
So much stuff he can do. I don't know if it's gifted or taught or a combination of both. I don't know if this qualifies as irony or coincidence, but Silva, too, was trained by his father from age 7. And after his nice right hand.
We're going to come right to him, and he's going to feel the power. He felt it right there. Of course, he felt it being floored in the first round as well. Look at that combination as Teofimo comes straight ahead at Silva again. So heavy-handed. Oh, what a big left hand. Blood splatter as he lunges again and backs him up. Good uppercut, right uppercut. Silva stood up to it. He is having fun in there. An angry Lopez, an enjoyable Lopez for the fans.
Great job by Lopez.
And with a more determined William Silva compared to what we saw in the lone loss of his career.
I mean, he's a natural performer, but he also has that mean streak.
He did not like the fact that Silva simply pointed out that he had more experience against Lopez.
Like they said, he sparred guys that are world champions, and he does well against them.
He's been against Sean Porter, Guillermo Rigondeaux, Yordenis Ugas, Luke Campbell, Amir Imam.
Ugas is a welterweight.
Yes.
He sparred at Robert Garcia's place.
Uppercut combination starts off with the right hand there.
Yeah, there he goes. There using the Philly shell. See him when he crossed that left hand across his body, that right hand up. He got clipped a little bit. Still trying to master that Philly shell.
Silva is breathing in and out fiercely, and when he does, you will see blood spray with it.
Silva's straight ahead. Lopez has all sorts of curves and angles to him. His dad compared his style to, like, catch. He's just like a kung fu move.
Yeah.
I think you can see some of that.
Yeah. Catch and shoot, rapid fire.
Angular.
Yep.
Right.
Early Pacquiao, the less refined boxing Pacquiao, was always that. Was a non-conforming viper. There's another right hand from Lopez. And the white and powder blue from Brazil. He said, I'm more the matador. I'm going to be patient. I'm going to be tight. I'm going to have precision, not waste anything. But I'll be that matador.
Nothing special.
Stays on the line seems like a very bad idea against Lopez.
Yes, it is. See how he backed straight up?
It's a great example of it right there, Timmy.
Exactly it. Back straight up. Guess what Lopez did? Came around that guard. The one thing that I want to see for Lopez, if he goes down to the body.
How about that left hook?
Beautiful.
Oh, there's the body shot you were looking for.
Yes, it was. He must have heard me sitting there.
He knows what he said about the 5th round.
He is having fun right now.
Target practice.
Look at this. Confidently putting his hands at his waist. Saying, come on, let's go. Let's try to do something.
You can tell those body shots hurt. You want to know how they hurt? Silva brought those hands down to protect his body.
He got cracked in the head.
Look at this crossover now. Then he goes back. Fires a right hand. Trying to cut off that ring. Trying to roll with that right-handed Silva as he chases him down. Another lunging left hand. Combination, 3-punch combination as he got the best of it with a left hook at the end of it. Oh, how about a body shot mixed in?
Silva's taking a lot of punishment this round. Really not being effective at all.
Lopez is owning him here in round number 5.
This fight's not going to go too much longer.
Silva is taking and taking and taking. Big shot, crumbles him to the ground.
6, 7, 8, 9.
Here's the replay. There's Lopez attacking him. Silva as he goes backwards. Not letting him off the hook. He knows he's hurt. Dominating faction. Drops Silva with the left hook. The same punch he landed earlier. Wow, right around that guard. Check that out. Explosive power from
Eyes
Lopez.
wide open and taking it all in.
This is real speed here. You see how Silva backed straight up with his hands down. Lopez took advantage of that and landed some hard shots over the top.
Teofimo Lopez, according to his father, has been doing all of this damage, even with the right hand that he injured in the 1st round.
Again he goes down, and this fight is over.
Wow.
A little Fortnite celebration, and watch out for the backflip.
Wow.
We want to get rid of the arguably. Take us through it, Tim Bradley.
There it is. Target practice. He knew he was hurt from the 5th round. He just attacked him from the opening bell in the 6th. That's what you do when you have a guy hurt, especially in the round before. You come right out the gate and you see what he's made of. Lopez did a good job right there in recognizing that his guy was done and finishing him in good fashion. Dominant performance by Lopez. There he is. Showmanship. There's the backflip.
He did the Fortnite dance, and then he did his signature backflip. He has been doing that since he was 8 years old. He says, I've always been a show-off.
WBC, Continental America's lightweight champion, El Catracho Teofimo Lopez.
3 minor belts on the line. Scheduled for 10. And here we go. Every time Lopez is out there, he's essentially auditioning for a bigger and better role.
Look at Lopez is coming in. You see how he's trying to keep Diego in that corner? You see the difference in his hand speed?
Yeah, it's evident.
Yeah.
Magdaleno, though, snaps it in there a lot more than what we saw in the last fight. There's a combination by Magdaleno.
Diego doing a good job with his footwork, too.
Yeah.
He land, and then he moved to the side.
Teofimo, straight right hand. Another right hand. Another right hand.
Like he's trying to bait him in a little bit.
Yeah, trying to bait him in. But Diego's not going for that. See how he landed that straight left?
And he blocked that shot.
Uh-huh. Trying to match him speed for speed.
But that was quick. Lopez jumping in there.
Diego got to use his timing.
Left hook by Teofimo.
Oh.
Right hand gets through.
Nice hit, but
It's the arm.
Oh, was it the arm?
Yeah.
Oh, what a right hand by Lopez. That was his best punch of the fight.
Teofimo just coming in with his hands down.
Yeah, because he's slick. Yeah, he's slick. He's real slick. Oh, he switched.
He's busted up that nose a little bit. There's a lot of blood, a lot of redness and some blood.
See if he can do what his daddy told him.
Teofimo tried to land that straight.
He's looking for it.
Yeah.
Oh, he got through again. Another right hand. Back to the body goes Lopez.
He got 1 minute. They must have talked about this in camp.
Look at Lopez firing away. Coming forward with confidence.
Diego's not moving. He's just standing right there.
He got to use his legs to get away. He can't sit there and do a firefight with him.
Right hand got through again.
Lopez is too fast for him.
Magdaleno in the corner. Lopez lighting up.
He needs to
Landing
get out
a
of that
right
corner.
hand. Magdaleno comes forward. Going back to the jab. Lopez trying to load up on every punch, Bomac.
That big left hand, he's looking for that left hook.
Magdaleno's corner did a good job getting him fixed up between rounds.
I like how Diego continued trying to go down to that body off that jab.
Lopez loads up on the right hand.
Lopez is trying to get Diego to bring that left hand down so he can
short uppercut.
lead that right hand around. Short right
really
uppercut.
Short.
But see, Diego, he didn't have nothing on it. He didn't commit to it.
To throw a punch right between the guard, even with that uppercut.
And because of the lightning quick hands, he can be patient for a second. There it is. And then he just unleashes the punch.
That right uppercut is the key.
He's getting that right hand through now.
Yeah.
And he shoots it from the hip sometimes. You don't even see it coming. It just flings right up there.
By the way, he hasn't really gotten to the body. He's just loading up on the head. Crisp jab. Good defense there by Lopez. Picked off that Magdaleno jab. Oh, left hook got through that time.
That's the left hook he's been looking for.
Yep, that
Diego
one landed.
took it really, really well.
Magdaleno also landed one inside. At the same time, he landed his left hook.
That's that youth.
Oh, yeah, he walked right through it.
Snapping off the jab now, Lopez does. Loads up on the right hand. Right hand again.
It's easy for Teofimo.
It's a little bit of target practice for him right now.
Diego got to throw more than one punch.
Left hook by Teofimo.
Diego got to start doing a little bit more timing. Maybe throwing some feints in between to try to get Teofimo to bite on something so he can timing.
Streaming from the nose.
He's growing too. He's growing as a fighter because he's taking his time. He's picking his shots.
That's a nice digging body blow. There's the jab. Sets up that left hook.
Set that jab, just setting up the bigger shots.
He's got 9 knockouts in 11 fights.
There you go, just like that. See that right uppercut, left hook? You got to step in behind it, behind a hook.
Right hand straight on the buttons. Follows it up with another.
Teofimo's just relaxed in there.
He is.
They're laying that hook that he's looking for after the uppercut right uppercut.
Oh.
Magdalena's got to figure out a way to throw punches first, and he just really can't.
He's not fast enough. He got to time Teofimo. He got to timing.
Teofimo just missed with that right hand.
That's good work, but sometimes that takes a lot out of you in the gym, too.
Yeah, if you're in there for sparring
body
more rounds,
blow.
yeah, more rounds than you're supposed to.
Short left there by Lopez. Final seconds of the round. Combination
Like
nicely done by Lopez.
Got to be a 2-3 punch combination if you want to get him out of there.
Would be a distraction, and he's just relaxed. He's better, and we see him relaxed.
Yeah.
Teofimo Lopez in this fight. A little different. He's gone the distance once before he got cut, but he's still dominating.
He's trying for that right uppercut, left hook. He's trying for it.
I don't know if that one punch could be the right straight right. It's probably gonna have to be something else.
Yeah, it got to be a 2-punch, 3-punch combination. See, he keep going the same way. He kind of move a little bit.
That's pretty
good.
good.
Move to his left a little bit.
Nice Magdaleno.
Like
a right hand got through Magdaleno on a counter, but now Lopez, every time he gets hit pretty good, he seems to pick it up.
So it looks like Lopez is want to go in for the kill. He's pushing Diego back a little bit more.
Overhand right by Magdaleno.
You can see he loading up that left hook.
Looked like Lopez is picking something here. 60 seconds left in round 5.
He's still trying, though.
Big blood on the nose. Oh, look at that quick movement by Lopez. Went around the back.
Like a Broner's move.
He punched around the back. We're going to have to catch that on the replay. I don't know if everybody saw what he did right there. But Salas, Ismael Salas jumped up like, was he not allowed to do that? Is that an illegal punch?
Supposed to do that.
I don't know if the referee even saw it.
Yeah, I know. He probably was amazed by the punch itself.
Lopez, left-right combination. Right hand straight through. Another one, left hook. Magdaleno still standing. So we move to the second half of this fight for the NABF, NABA, and USBA titles.
For some reason in the world. Maybe he moves it to his left a little bit more, his right a little bit more.
Magdaleno has certainly shown us his toughness, his mettle throughout this fight. Yeah, you can't say he's not giving it his all.
He's definitely giving it his all.
And he's done a whole lot better than all the other opposition that Teofimo Lopez has faced to this point. I mean, he's gone the distance once, but that was much before he got any of these regional titles or was fighting 10-rounders.
Lopez showing us his quick left. Right hand to the body. I was talking to Hall of Famer Bob Arum last night about Lopez and telling there were a couple things I think he still needs to work on. He goes, he's 21.
Right, exactly. And it's crazy because sometimes we'll see a guy that's 21 years old and we're like, oh, he hasn't got his grown man strength yet. You know, we say that term a lot. He's still developing into his body. But some guys are just born. He said, I wasn't made to do this. I was born to do this.
Wow, that's a good line. Magdaleno continues to come forward, even with that nose bloodied. Lopez lands right there on the nose with the right hand, and I
think the nose might be broke.
Oh, yeah, down he goes!
Left hook.
Now the nose might be broke. Wow, thunderous punch by Lopez. Here it is, Bomac.
Yeah. Yep, right hand to the body, left hook to the head.
You said it would be a two-punch combination.
Because the one punch is not going to get it. Boom.
And I think the doctor is going to take a real good look at Diego Magdaleno. Look at the cut. Look at his.
Lopez trying to finish the deal. Lands the right hand. And the bell saves Magdaleno. Lopez picks up where he left off the end of the 6th round. Trying to close out Diego Magdaleno. Right hand landed by Lopez. Another right. Lopez with fire in his gloves. Big right, left combination. The ref should step in any second. Right hand by Lopez. Another. And Magdaleno still standing.
Magdaleno ain't going down for nobody.
Left hook by Lopez.
It's not fast enough. Not fast enough.
Look at the Warriors say, come get me, Teofimo. And he will.
Yeah, it got to be 2 punches.
Lopez goes down to the body.
I will see if Teofimo will get back to his jab. We should get back to his jab.
Left hook by Teofimo.
They need to stop the
Down
fight.
goes Magdaleno.
They need to.
Oh my, what a knockdown. That's it. Back-to-back lefts by Teofimo Lopez. A backflip.
Pow. Left hook.
Same punch that knocked him down in round 6.
Bo, I call that back-to-back left hooks.
2 of them.
And you said again it had to be 2 punches. He was almost out in the first one in that scenario, though. You can't blame the kid. He's still fighting, and the ref hasn't called it yet. 1, 2. Man, the second one. That's where the ref should have just said, that's it, before he looked at anybody else. And here's the flip.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have the time of 1 minute 8 seconds in round number 7. He is the winner by way of knockout. He is still undefeated. And now the unified NABF, NABA, and USBA lightweight champion, Teofimo Lopez.
And I like what you see Teofimo come over.
You ready?
He threw a behind-the-back punch in that fight. He flattened him in round number 7, and then he was just a little too much for people's liking on the celebration over the fallen opponent. He calls himself Joe Tessitore, Tim Bradley, and rejoined by Andre Ward. Dre, nice to have you back here ringside.
Good to be back.
Congratulations on the victory by your fighter, Shakur Stevenson. If this is to be the next step in the takeover, what do we expect to see from Lopez?
Listen, I like Tatley. Tatley's a good boxer.
Yeah, Tatley is, you know, you see that lead hand out in front. He has that European type style. You know, he'll leave it out. He'll lead with left hooks. He'll come behind the jab every now and then with the right hand.
Timmy, we often try to define in generalities the European style of being upright with the jab, come with the right hand, clinch once you get in, stay away from danger.
He's looking to roll with something and come back with his right hand. He's thinking knockout, knockout, knockout.
There it is. That overhand right came just off the mark.
And does it come with velocity?
You see Tatley, eyes wide open. There it is again, just off the mark.
Perfect and flawless of a one-punch knockout after he did damage in the 3rd round. He comes back with a right hook to finish it in the 4th round. And You know, all the talk was, of course, of Lomachenko this week and then Bud Crawford the next week and pound for pound. And you turn around as we're broadcasting ringside, and who's standing there all the way in L.A.? He was ringside. He had his face buried into his cell phone during the fight. Sean McVay, the head coach of the Rams, was sitting next to him during the Loma fight. McVay said to me, he said he never looked up. He didn't watch the #1 pound-for-pound fighter in the world, Vasily Lomachenko. He came there, made his presence felt, did the media tour.
You know, and bring attention towards himself.
Saw that pound-for-pound list go up there a moment ago. And you see Lomachenko on top. He's 1, Crawford's 2. It depends who you are, where you have him right now.
Wasn't like Tatley was extremely busy in the first round, but whatever he was doing in the first round, he's not doing it in the second round, and that's because Lopez is starting to land those shots. You're starting to see reddening on the body of Tatley. Teofimo's landed some decent shots upstairs, and that's given Tatley a cause to pause before he opens up, because he don't want to get caught with that big shot.
Landing 56% of his body punches according to CompuBox. 9-to-1 connect advantage to the body, Lopez.
Lopez going down to the body, trying to keep Tatley still. You know, trying to keep those legs from moving so much.
Left hook was able to get in that time from Lopez.
And even though Lopez is having his way right now, I like that he's showing different looks. He's not just doing the same thing over and over again, and that's the complaint we had for Verdejo. And this tells me that as the competition continues to raise, Lopez's game will raise with it.
There he goes to the body and then works his way up the rungs of the ladder. Coming to the end of round number 2, and then it is the World Championship fight with Bud Crawford and Amir Khan. Of course, Bud Crawford is trained by Brian McIntyre, a.k.a. Bomac, who's with Christina.
I know a lot of fighters talk about going out on their shield, but it takes a different type of guy to say, look, I'm going to open up, and if you get me, you're going to get me trying to win. Like, it takes a different mindset. Not a lot of guys can have that mindset when the bell actually rings.
Yes, it would be the mindset of our partner who sits in between us, as he did numerous times, including the fight of the year against Provodnikov.
I wasn't going to say it, but I thought it, Joe.
73 Bradley fears no man.
Tatley having fun with some footwork right now. Staying outside, not willing to exchange with Lopez. Lopez just stocking, looking for an opportunity to land something on.
That was a good up jab off the hip from Tatley.
And he's going rounds. Like, you have to look at your young fighter with the future in view. You can't be so enamored with the moment and wanting to get this devastating knockout that you're not willing to allow him to go through a little bit of fire. And it's not fire, but he's getting touched and he's having to think, and I like this right now. Do you get frustrated?
That's right.
Do you stop using your offense? Are you getting winded? Like, I need those questions answered before we get to the Loma fight.
And also, to add on that, Loma has punching power, man. We saw it last week.
One of my favorite things that Lopez does.
Clubbing right hand.
That buzz, Tatley.
Tatley takes a step back. Left hook, another left hook, and another from Lopez.
The problem with Tatley is when anytime Lopez get close and close the gap on him, he stands straight up and put the earmuffs on.
Oh, how about that short right hand after the little shoulder roll?
I like Tatley gave it right back to him. That's a veteran for you. If you hit me like that, I'm going to try to hit you back.
Here's that behind the back punch right there. Wow, it lands.
And so does that combination here in the final seconds of round 4.
Lopez.
Fellas, you saw at the end of that last round, Tatley give him a big hug.
Yeah.
To me, that was his concession.
Oh, what a body shot that scores the knockdown. Straight right hand forced Tatley.
7, 8, 9.
Can he beat the count? Watch for the celebration. Here it comes.
We just talked about that in the previous round. Just doesn't look like much, but it's in the right spot, and you got heavy hands like Teofimo Lopez. This is the kind of results you get.
Yeah, but the crazy thing is it's not on the liver side. So I think he could have got up, Dre.
I don't know about that.
Come on now, he got the wind knocked out of him.
I'll tell you, Timmy, when you watch it in real time and you hear it in real time, it was a big blow. But you are the expert opinion between us right now.
It wasn't a liver shot.
It wasn't a liver shot.
No.
You're right.
It landed heavy, Tim.
It landed heavy, but it's the
Everything
wind
does from
knocked out of him. That's all it was. He could have got up and continued, but he didn't want that pounding after.
Your winner, by way of knockout, still the NABF lightweight champion. Welcome to the takeover, Teofimo El Brooklyn Lopez.
Nakatani's got good offense. He's got a decent jab. And he's got a good right hand. The right hand is probably the best asset that Nakatani has tonight.
Let's see if he can place it against Lopez. Round number 1. See that length, see that reach and the height advantage. The undefeated Japanese contender.
Redney.
Both men trying to go to the body there. And Nakatani looking to get to the inside for a moment.
Japan, he has a regional belt that he's defended multiple times. He's no stranger to going 12 rounds.
Coming over the top from Lopez. And that time, as distance closed, he landed the left. And now a short right hand by Teofimo.
Nice shot right there from Nakatani. Right hand over the top.
We understand that in the corner audio that we just brought you, there was extreme offensive language that we apologize if that came across.
Lopez tonight is getting tested. He's getting tested mentally right now. And towards the back end of this fight, if it goes the distance, if Lopez doesn't knock him out. Oh, there's a
left hand to the body available. And Nakatani, very good start for Nakatani here. 29-28, 2 rounds to 1 early on.
Nakatani came out the first 2 rounds.
Oh, good shot by Lopez.
With a good left hand. Teofimo's picked up the pace. We see a nice short right hand and left hook right there that got Nakatani's attention. Teofimo's closing the distance with the longer arm, taller fighter. He slipped the left, he missed his right, but then he landed the big left hook. Nakatani's been taking some big shots over the last 2 rounds, but he's taking them well.
You can feel him being more comfortable being on that front foot. Get to the inside, and he scores a vicious knockdown. They're saying that's a slip. He did slip, but it looked like a punch lands. Feints coming in, goes with the left. Now fires off a combination. Awkward angle and landing that left hand.
Nice body shot from Nakatani right there.
Snap jab off the hip. See if he brings the right hand with that. There it is.
That's the right hand right there.
Yep. This is a title eliminator looking for a date with Richard Comey to get that IBF belt. You think if you're gonna do that and be effective, you'd like to take advantage of perhaps the full 60 seconds to do so, not just the final few seconds before you send them out. Lopez coming in.
When he steps up to the Comeys and potentially the Lomas, and then he moves up in a weight class, he's going to need more than just what he's shown so far in this fight.
And Nakatani didn't protect himself.
Protect yourself at all times. You hear that?
Good jab to the stomach right there from Teofimo Lopez.
Short right hand.
Should not be posing looking at Lopez.
Set himself up to be hit with that nice counter left hook. He's thinking right now, what's holding this guy up? This guy is game.
There he comes in with a right hand that had an impact. Well, that is what is on the line.
Nice left hook right there, leaping left hook. Then he has been doing it in the last couple of rounds. Beautiful counter right there in extension for the long guns of Nakatani. When he's out at distance, when he closes the gap, lets his hands go like that. Nakatani did a little bit of work right there for him.
He sure did.
But Tess, where was it at? It was mid-range. It was inside. It was near the pocket. That's where he's having success, but then he gets out.
Oh, there's a short right hand. Lopez senses it.
Hard punches and combinations.
There's a right hand from Nakatani. Lopez stood right in front, just took a little dip to the left, and Nakatani said, I will gladly send it down that path.
I appreciate Nakatani throwing that left to the body, but that's not really his game. If you really look at that shot,
Right
that's
hand
his
from
game.
Nakatani.
He hurt him right there. Lopez is hurt right now.
Nakatani's best work of the night. Ooh. And he comes with the right hand again as Lopez tries to answer.
Look at Nakatani landing his right hand. It's available. Look at the left hand of Lopez down. It's been down for most part of the fight. Beautiful right hand right on the temple of Lopez.
There it is again with a right hand, and Lopez comes back with one of his own and then close the distance. Great action here in round 10 as he nearly catches him with a short right hand as Nakatani feels.
That right
again,
hand.
trying to come with that right hand.
Natural punch
exactly
for Nakatani.
the way he did it in the last round.
Yes.
Lopez has been more efficient and effective, landing at 30%. Lunging in lead left hook. A little drip of blood coming from the nose of Nakatani now. Let alone a scorecard from Andre Ward, at least, that's that tight. Off the hip goes Lopez to open up this final stanza.
Obviously, it's unofficial, and there's some rounds in there that are close. They're swing rounds, meaning they can go either way. You do the best you can to choose. You never know.
Far better test than anybody expected. As he gets a right hand there that sends Nakatani off balance, and it goes the distance. Lopez and a very game, capable and determined Nakatani go the distance.
All in favor of the winner by way of unanimous decision. Teofimo El Brooklyn Lopez.
Ready? Against the IBF lightweight champion Richard Comey, Teofimo Lopez, as we are underway from New York.
He's back down to earth in terms of, not having too much confidence, and he trained different. He looked different in the fighter meeting, so I think that prepared him for tonight, Joe Tess. It's a good patient round from both fighters. Good left hook right there from Lopez.
Meeting up in a rematch with both fighters in different places. There is that short left hook by Lopez that sends Comey back here at the start of round 2. Oh, what a big shot by Lopez! And Comey is on spaghetti legs here in round 2. The champion is hurt badly.
Man is. There he is, dip low right there. Took the eyes of Comey down. That is the right hand with the right hand. Look how Lopez got his head off the line, and he looped the right hand in and caught him. Beautiful shot by Lopez right there.
Yeah, beautiful shot, but I like the way he set it up. He ducked down, got Comey to look down, and came right over the top. They both exchanged at the same time. Obviously, Lopez's shot got there before Comey's did. A lot of power, and Lopez has a way of winding up with that right hand. We've seen it before. We saw it again tonight. You can't get hit with that kind of shot early in the fight and think that you're going to have a chance to get up and be able to weather that storm and shake that off. It's just not going to happen.
Both men opened up. One guy got there first, and then he has 2 minutes to work. Big right hands. He's got him hurt. Lopez, Brooklyn born, coming here to Manhattan, looking to make magic. Comey is hurt badly. Lopez moments away from having it happen. And there it is. He has done it. Teofimo Lopez delivering on everything he said he would. When he landed 31 of 35 power shots.
This is it, end of the fight. You know his man is hurt. He got him against the ropes. He squared up, defenseless, punching hard, right hand, right hand, until the referee steps in and stops the action. Lopez, he smells blood here. He has his opponent hurt. And he's just finishing him. What a great performance by Lopez. Outstanding work.
He is the winner by way of technical knockout. He is still undefeated. And the new IBF lightweight champion of the world, Teofimo Lopez.
Christina Poncher and former WBO 140-pound champ Chris Algieri here with you. Thank you for joining us. around the world.
Lopez from the orthodox position, left hand, left foot in front. Notice they're toe-to-toe.
Compared to 137 World Championship rounds for Teofimo Lopez.
You see Lomachenko beginning to loosen up some.
Look forward to bringing that to you as we move forward. Christina Pontra and Chris Algieri here with you. Round 2 of this unification lightweight fight. Teofimo Lopez saying the jab is going to be key. I want to touch the body early and make sure I'm finding that right distance.
Good
as he tags
shot.
the body with the left hand. It's not his natural weight class. He's much more comfortable at 130 pounds, but at the time, just not a lot of good fights for him to make. Not a chance for him to really unify. And
Power of Teofimo versus the multiple combination punching from Lomachenko. Beautiful slip underneath. I mentioned the level changes. He sets that up with beautiful boxing, great judgment, and good range. Ooh, good shots from the champion.
Beautiful shots. Got to be clear because we got two champs in there. Good. So Chris, I don't know how yours is, but we'll see what we can make of it here.
I don't think it's much better than yours, honestly. So
I think probably part of that reason is because of the mouth of Teofimo's father.
landing occasional body shots and countering just like that.
The hand speed of Lopez, too, on display in that combination as Lomachenko answers right back.
I actually believe, I think some people might argue with you, I actually believe that Lopez is the faster of the two. It's just that Lomachenko is such a good rhythm fighter.
And he's got him backed up against the ropes. That's where he wants Loma. And a good counter combination landed there from Lomachenko. And there's, again, that right hand. Bernardo Osuna reporting from ringside that Teofimo's father loves that looping right hand and feels like that has been the difference. And with footwork being such an integral part, and it's one of the things I love about watching Vasily Lomachenko fight is how beautiful he works his feet.
To make Lopez miss, but I think he needs to utilize strikes with that head movement. You slip to the outside, you make him miss, you touch him with that left hand, you move out that side. Lomachenko needs to find that rhythm a little quicker.
There's a good
Here's
right
nice
hand.
right
Teofimo Lopez outboxing Vasily Lomachenko early.
No lower, no lower,
To the
you're
body. It could easily be a shutout right now through 5 rounds for Teofimo Lopez, although that last round probably a better round for Lomachenko. A lot more jabs being thrown by Lomachenko through 5. Only 28 jabs thrown by Vasily Lomachenko through 5 rounds.
And defense is very important, but it's not a key to victory in this fight. This is where Lomachenko has to step up, unless he's expecting to knock out Lopez late, based on how they're fighting at this level, because you don't know what it feels like in there.
Watch your head, stop!
Right hand to the body and a nice counter right hand from Lomachenko.
Yeah, just not enough. I mean, a lot of defense. He's doing really well with that. He's not getting hit much, but
Big power shot at the end of that round from Lopez. The majority of those early rounds, just the more active fighter.
There's a chance that it is 6-0. Good body shot there from Lopez.
We're closer rounds, but this clear of a disparity this early. I mean, Lomachenko right now needs to make some serious adjustments and work himself back into this fight.
He's never been in there with someone this big and this strong and this dangerous.
All that Teofimo's father has said is, my son's gonna make it look easy in there. We heard that in the lead up. We heard that in the build up to this fight. And I mean, I don't know if having, good right hand to start here from Lomachenko. Lopez and the early shot that he landed, I mean, really no adjustments have been made to this point from Vasily Lomachenko.
I mean, last round we did see him push the action a little bit more. Yeah,
that happens.
Not something that generally happens in a Loma fight because of his footwork, but we did see it just there. Vasily's been brandishing a nice jab the last 2 rounds, but there comes the power and the counters with that right hand down and firing that right uppercut right up the middle, which is a great weapon against the southpaw.
Ooh, beautiful hand speed there from Lopez. And back with the great counter combination comes Lomachenko.
And a good body shot, too.
There we go. There's some work from Lomachenko on the inside as he
go.
continues to work Russell Moore and lets him work in the clinch.
Loma with the straight left hands, the jabs, getting rough on the inside.
Some good work there.
Loma getting rough on the inside.
Nice counter shot there as action is finally heating up here in round 8.
He needs to be out there landing the big shots, getting rough, getting mean in there.
Watch your feet.
Counter from Lopez. I believe that the range, the length, and the counterpunching ability of Lopez has really put Lomachenko on notice.
And here we are now at the end of round 8. Lopez team saying it wouldn't go past 6. Lopez in control early, arguably winning the first 4 or 5 rounds on the cards, and then things starting to tighten up a little more the last few.
Last round by far his most active and best round.
Nakatani fight back in July that Lopez has seen round 9. That fight went the distance all 12, but other than that, no other fight has gone past 7 rounds in his professional career. Obviously not the case with Vasily Lomachenko, having gone the distance multiple times, all 12 as a pro, as he, for the first time, pushes Lopez back.
Lift the bucket, lift the bucket, lift it.
Here's that straight left hand, look for the right hook over the top. Lomachenko does not fight well going backwards. Ooh, good counter there by Lomachenko. I like that straight left hand to the body from Loma. He needs to do more of that.
And a little bit different energy here.
And that's one thing about size in a fight. As the fight wears on, a lot of times the guy who cuts more weight has the advantage early.
And we're hearing that through the last 2 rounds, Loma's punch output totaled what he has thrown through the first 6 total rounds of the fight.
Good body shot again there.
Something we haven't seen too much from Loma here is any body work.
Shot!
How'd you score that last round, Chris?
I gave that to Lomachenko. I thought that he was able to back up Lopez. I did like that straight left hand to the body and landed very, very clean.
Is this the type of chess match to this point that you expected, Chris?
No, I thought that there was going to be more offense early. I thought that Loma was going to be able to utilize that footwork.
Obviously, fight fans are going to tune in, but there's a lot of casual fans, people that are drawn into this because of the promotion and what they've heard about it, and I'm sure they're clamoring for a little more action at this point, a little more of what we've seen the past couple rounds.
We're trading now.
And what we'll see possibly here through the last now 2.5 if we get to that point.
Loma turning into a bit of a bully.
Fights to really live up to the hype, you know, especially after what we just saw 2 weeks ago with Zepeda and Baranchek and that type of fight. Things now starting to heat up from round 8, 9, and now 10.
I'm seeing some big breaths from Lopez.
I just saw a nice right hand. Another good combination from Lomachenko. Lomachenko getting a little more of his rhythm now.
Yeah, he's changed the range quite a bit. He feels much more comfortable in the pocket, taking the punches better as well.
Great observation as he's now pushing forward. As I say that, Teofimo tries to push him back. Good jab there, landed by Loma.
That's that body shot again.
Oh, that left hand to the body. And a good answer by Lopez. Ooh, good combination there by Lomachenko. For all the belts at 135 pounds, lightweight supremacy on the line here. Lomachenko has another good 2 rounds. I mean, you could be looking at a draw.
He's gonna need it.
I mean, it's gonna be close here. And of course, starting this round off strong is Lomachenko knowing the fight. You start to see the number of punches thrown evening out a little bit, although The percentage that Lomachenko lands does not compare, but still 34 punches.
A little bit reckless, honestly, and you know, he's got a young guy in there with big power. I think can hurt him, so he needs to still be cautious, even if he's going to be more offensive.
Oh, some good work here on the inside from Lopez.
Oh,
nice
right
uppercut.
What a change in body language. Lomachenko now backing Lopez up, putting him on the ropes, letting his hands go.
The mouth open of Teofimo Lopez, a little more heavy breathing, and a nice body shot from Lomachenko.
Good elbow there from Lopez.
And how about Teofimo a little more flat-footed here?
And also not controlling the distance like he was earlier with his power punches and his counter punching. You know, now much more Loma is able to walk in and do what he wants.
Right-hand lead combination there from Lomachenko. Again with the jab.
Oh, good body shot.
Stop!
I think Loma
That's fair, that's fair.
Back and forth. Nice work there from Teofimo to the body, backing Loma up there. But Loma probably winning the first 2 minutes or so of that round. And all right, the 12th and final round in what has turned out to be a much closer fight towards the end. But look, scorecards could be all over the place at this point, considering.
I mean, I have it still close. I still have Lopez ahead.
Stop! Let go. Watch your head.
On my scorecard, my very, very unofficial scorecard.
It's very hard to call a fight and score at the same time. I was hearing Andre Ward on the call. He states he had it almost even going into the 274 jabs thrown by Teofimo through 11. It's the most he's ever thrown in a fight.
Good shot there from Lopez.
Lead left uppercut from Teofimo. Do enough to even this out. Or even put down Lopez. Good body shot there from Lopez. And we are 90 seconds away. Here's the action.
Lopez doing a good job of saving just enough in the last round to still put up a fight, where in the last couple rounds he really was just countering and fighting off the ropes.
Good punches still landing here though by Lomachenko.
Digging deep is the young champion, Teofimo Lopez.
Good counter shot with the left hand from Lopez, gives him some confidence.
Yeah, the power differential is just so different.
Back to the body goes Lopez, swinging for the fences goes Lopez. 30 seconds to go now. You hear Teofimo's father, don't stop, don't stop. Teofimo will not be happy about that cut, but knowing that he is just seconds away from arguably becoming a unified world champ, these two are going at it as they battle to the bell. For the king of the lightweight division, it is over. This fight goes the distance.
For your winner by unanimous decision. And now, the undisputed lightweight champion of the world, the takeover, Teofimo Lopez!
Coming off the shocking upset loss. Andre, he told us the other day, the first step to success is failure. I think much could be revealed early on, considering how he came out in that first round in the shocking loss to Kambosos.
You see the speed difference right away. Teofimo Lopez is the quicker fighter, able to get his shots off before Campa's even able to retaliate with anything.
Took that dip to the left and had the uppercut come in. Sold out event center here at Resorts World. Campa getting that, as he'd like to describe it, intelligent pressure.
With that lead hand down, he can sneak a right hand right over the top.
Two-punch combination from Lopez.
I think it's too early for Lopez to have that left hand down in that shoulder roll position. The mistake that young fighters make is that Mayweather didn't do that until he had control of the opponent and the fight. Lopez doesn't have control at this moment.
Goes to the body as he steps forward here in the closing moments of round number 1. And a short left hand on the inside taps it. We asked him about it the other day. He said, listen, the business played me. 37 of his 58 punches thrown to this point, a minute into round 2, have been the jab. Try to go underneath with the right hand, and the sweep across with a rare hook. Campa fires off the straight right of his own. Good head movement from Lopez, and a two-punch combination, working his way off the ropes. And a sweeping right hand.
If the punches of Lopez have the same effects as they did with the guys at 135. Now it's early, we'll see, but right now Campa is taking these punches very well. He's not matching speed for speed, skill for skill, but he's still in the pocket and he's landing some shots.
As he did just there, as he said he would.
He said he only sparred 2 weeks for this fight. That could come back to bite him.
For those that didn't hear the conversation earlier, that came about in an interview he had with Mark Kriegel. He did not deny it, but he said, listen, I know what's best for me. Tim, your reaction to that of only getting in 2 weeks of sparring in a lead up to a main event fight like this?
You can't do 2 weeks of sparring.
In this weight class at 140 pounds, things get different. To the layman, they say, wait a minute, it's only 5 pounds. He was a champ at 135. He weighed in at 138. But in this division, Josh Taylor is a big guy. Regis Prograis is a big guy. Ramirez is a big guy.
But to Dre's point, Teo was a big 135 pounder. So he was a lot bigger, big boned. You know, so when he hit guys, they felt it. But at 140, he's actually the smaller guy tonight. He's not the bigger man tonight. Campas is the bigger man. So it's going to be a little bit more difficult to knock these guys out. He has to break Campa down, and what he has to do is go down to the body first, and then land those kill shots up top.
Well, that's the kind of shot that Lopez needs to land. Box, box, box. Surprise Campa. He can't stand there and just unload like he did at 135, at least not right now.
Oh, he's having fun for a moment here, Dre, isn't he?
Right, but it's the skill, then power. That's what's getting Campa's attention.
Bernardo's in the corner of Campa.
Manny Robles told me he needs to keep his left hand up because Teofimo's looking for that overhand right, and his shots can't be looping. They've got to be straight, short shots.
First time they have worked together. Manny Robles, of course, veteran trainer who won the heavyweight championship of the world with Andy Ruiz, the upset of Anthony Joshua.
Stop. Campa's gaining more confidence. Coming forward, he said he don't feel anything. That's what he's saying. He's taking these big punches from Teo.
Yeah, why not?
Right.
That's illegal, but it's all good.
Anything it takes. Listen, wrapped around that right hand as well here to start round number 4. He told us he's at peace, the happiest that he's been. An interesting dynamic when you're around the team. The rather large team. I think he showed up with 17 in the entourage for the fighter production meetings.
As he presses forward, Dre.
Yeah, his success is going to come on the back half of 6 if he's still around. So he's got to put some money in the bank. He's not putting as much money as Lopez is putting in the bank, but he's got to have something in there in hopes that he can wear Lopez down and start to land some big shots. And right now, Lopez is landing the big shots.
Good finish here to round 4 from Teofimo Lopez. You see the speed difference. Teofimo Lopez told us this week, you never admit defeat, but you have to admit the lessons in defeat. Lopez in control early. Flipping the first 4 rounds on Dre's scorecard. 77 of 47 connect advantage. 22 knockouts in his 33 wins. There's the right hand from Teofimo. Shoulder roll, right hand. able to block much of that work and then slip to the inside. There's an uppercut that came in at the end of that combination from Campa.
See, but Campa, what he's doing is he's letting off the power, and now he's just letting his hands go. He's just trying to touch Teo.
But loading up and allowing Lopez to continue to evade your shot is not going to get you anywhere. He's got to do exactly what Tim Bradley just stated. Looks like Lopez is taking a round off.
Yep, I was just about to say that.
Campa is taking advantage and landing more shots.
There's no doubt about that. If you look at the output from Lopez compared to the earlier rounds, good exchange off the ropes. And now pot shotting off the hip with that jab.
Keep banging away in hopes that you're on the other side of 6 and you might get yourself back in the fight. Manny Robles has to continue to inject the belief into his charge. Pedro Campa, that Lopez is getting tired. You've taken the best shots. Keep pressing. You're wearing him down. Whether that is true or not remains to be seen, but that's the message that needs to come.
I'm impressed with the technique from Campa. Honestly, before he got with Manny Robles, he was all over the place, falling all over his feet, jabbing, lunging forwards. He's underneath himself. He seemed to be very underneath himself and very calculated tonight, picking his spots wisely, when to attack and when not to attack Lopez. Ooh. But Campa sees these punches coming. That's why they have no effect.
Lopez has a great jab, fellas. He's got a great jab to the head, to the body. He's educated. I don't think he uses it enough because he's got those.
Disgusting. See Lopez now going after that eye, that lead eye.
That's discouraging right there.
Ooh.
That's discouraging.
Jab off the hip and then right there.
Yes, that's discouraging, but you just missed a bunch of shots. Then you got hit with those kind of shots. That's disrespectful from Teofimo Lopez.
The head movement has been masterful here in this 6th round by Lopez. Mandated to fight for the WBC with Jose Ramirez, who was in position. He has some personal plans coming up. So and there is the knockdown scored in the opening moments of round 7.
A lot of brutality going on in this round. Beautiful right cross right there. Nice up jab right up the middle. That was so fast and so accurate. Beautiful counter right there by Teofimo Lopez. Catch, boom, boom. Campa never saw that jab coming, that up jab. Beautiful shot right there from Teofimo Lopez.
And that came after 6.5 rounds of punishment.
1-2 combination. A lot of time to work with here. Still half a round to go here in round 7.
I think Lopez has to continue to pour it on just the way he did when he got the knockdown. He didn't load up. It was boxing. It was a 2-1 combination that sat Campa down. Didn't try to throw it hard, but it landed hard. He needs to try to do the same thing right now.
Squared up, wiggling, stepping over, feeling it right now. And having fun on there is Lopez. Switching stances, stepping over, coming with the right hand. Blocking Campa's efforts. Left uppercut, right uppercut, short right drives down. A lot of blood coming from the nose of Campa. Headshot after headshot, short right hand. A beat down in round 7. The take back, he just took what he wanted there in that round.
Yes, he did.
And here it comes. Let the celebration begin. Old school Teofimo backflip.
140 pounds, a little bit different than he did at 135. Now he knew he had Campa going. So then you see him transform into the old Teofimo Lopez at 35, standing right there, planting his feet, knowing that if I just get the right shot in there, I'm going to get Tony Weeks to do just what he did, step in and save Pedro Campa.
For your winner by technical knockout, and now the WBO International and NABF junior welterweight champion, the takeover, Teofimo Lopez!
In the words of Mills Lane, in honor of Mills Lane, let's get it on.
That was beautiful.
Yes, it was.
Beautiful by Ricky Gonzalez. And he would always say, let's get it on. So let's do that in honor of Mills. Round number 1, Lopez and Martin.
He already took a shot. I'm talking Martin to the chin of Teo. He missed it, but you could tell that's where he's shooting his shots. Lopez made it very clear in our fighter meeting that he doesn't struggle with southpaws. In fact, he said, I like fighting southpaws. I have no problem with them.
Lopez coming in 2-punch combination. Martin getting off to that left side, away from that left hand.
Nice double right hand from Lopez right there. Getting the worst end of that head clash right there.
And with that, there is a cut right on the top of the nose.
Oh,
Martin
hurt.
And
that down.
That is being scored a knockdown.
Check right hook.
Looks like Martin has a cut on the nose and a nosebleed, if I'm not mistaken.
Woo!
No, you're not.
Off balance, and Martin making him pay and scoring a knockdown.
A contusion, a cut as well on the bridge of the nose, and then bleeding coming from the nose. There's that right hook again that he tried to land.
Martin is under his feet, meaning he's set to punch, and that's exactly what he does. He shoots the right hook.
Woo! Straight left hand right down the pipe for Martin. I just love Martin's tactics right now. Oh, nice little left hook right there from Lopez. And didn't you make him pay? Beautiful work right there from Martin. He just not staying directly in front. Just small steps to the left and the right. Good combination right there from Teofimo Lopez. Taking advantage of Martin being close to those ropes.
And Martin tries to answer.
Well, Martin is given a very little opportunity to land offense because of that step back. Well, sized that right hand right there, Martin.
Timed that well, didn't he, Timmy?
Yes, he did.
Now he closes the gap, and there's a straight right hand. And then Martin ties up.
Lopez knows now what he has to do. He has to trap and corner. Every time Martin gets against the ropes, along the ropes, you see Lopez explodes with offense.
Quite a task tonight, considering the damage done to that nose in the first round.
From Martin.
Both of these fighters are landing punches, and neither are throwing a jab at the moment. It's a jab right there as I speak, but powerful, quick, accurate when he wants to throw it. Good body shot.
Yeah, right hand goes underneath in the final moments here. Back to the check hook, and look at the nose continuing to come. The blood from the nose of Martin. Blood flowing right from the nose of Martin onto his chest. And now you hear the chant from the New York crowd. Martin tries to fire that backhand, the power left hand. Lopez returns.
Each round.
Got to slow down the mover a bit.
If he turned it over and closed his fist, he might have done some damage.
As he did in the second round, when he really timed it perfectly. Lopez was coming fully forward.
Ooh. Right hook right there. Didn't look like much, but it definitely got Teo's attention.
And stood him right up.
Yep, you saw Teo shake it off. Trying to target that right hand to the body. Now he closes the distance and is able to fire it off.
And that's what you do. You see that explosiveness from Teo, and you see the straight right hands down to the body now and chest area of Martin.
Round number 6 of our 10-round, 140-pound title eliminator. What did you think of the messaging from Teofimo Sr., Timmy?
That's it. That's all it is. He's just trying to motivate. He's saying, come on, you need to get after it, son.
And he doesn't have to throw hard with every punch that he throws. He doesn't have to throw hard.
I'm falling in love with fighters, Dre, that have that cold step-back game like Martin and Bivol. Nice comeback right there from Teofimo Lopez.
It's a big step, a lot of effort.
And a spark here as they train to close out round 6. Winner here will eventually be the #1 mandatory challenger.
Ooh, nice shot right
crossing
there.
that line. That is not a knockdown. Sandor Martin, this was ruled not a knockdown in the last round. As Lopez came forward
to make the adjustment. I don't know why he's not making the adjustment.
Now Martin comes with a left uppercut.
Ooh. He's still landing the right hook. If it lands in the right spot, there's going to be some trouble.
To George Kambosos, of course, Devin Haney now the undisputed lightweight champion of the world. We expect Haney and Loma in the first part.
Corner of Martin has done a great job to get the blood from running down the nose and in the nose. Both seem to be okay at the moment.
Nice right hand down to the body. I knew that counter was coming.
Always.
Stepped back and came back with his own counters.
Good counter from Lopez.
Ooh, now Martin is getting on the jab now. The double stick from the outside.
Good right hand from Lopez. But where's the follow-up?
Trying to get past the upset-seeking Sandor Martin. Teofimo Lopez a 7-1 favorite. He has counterpunched effectively, scored a knockdown in round 2. And in what is seemingly a very close fight, that could be a major difference.
Rafael Martin, Sandor's father, yelled out. You can see him coming.
Give credit, by the way, to Rafa Martin, the father, the trainer, but the cut man. Would Martin pull off another upset here? This crowd that was roaring for the Brooklyn-born Lopez is now very quiet.
Teo's landed the flashier, heavier shots, and Martin has landed some shots that snap the head back of Lopez. You don't know what these judges are thinking.
It's not Martin. Martin is doing his thing. Exactly what he wants to do. But Teo seems the one to be frustrated
with the performances that he's put on. He's in his backyard. He's in the big building at MSG. So there's a lot of pressure to not just do enough. He's doing good, but Martin is doing good as well.
Look at that. Pop the head back just with a nice little stiff jab. Martin legs, the angles he takes, the way he escapes. It's difficult to plant and nail your opponent.
Martin is taking this crowd completely out of the fight test, to your point earlier.
Nice shot right there from Teo.
Madison Square Garden should not be quiet on Heisman night.
Oh, he turned.
He turned him and threw that right hand when Teofimo's head was through the ropes. MSG on Heisman night, that's been Teofimo's night. It shouldn't be this quiet.
Nice right
There's
hand.
a surging
Nice
right
double
hand by Lopez. Best punch he's landed in some time. Late rally here by Teofimo Lopez. Check right hook, more offense from Teofimo. Got to just bite down and get after it here. There's another right hand. And you can see Sandor Martin believes he has done it again.
For your winner by split decision, and still WBO International and the new NABF Junior Welterweight Champion, the Takeover, Teofimo Lopez.
Men, receive my instructions in the dressing room. Protect yourselves at all times. Touch gloves now, men. We're about to develop. God bless you both.
For the world title, Taylor and Lopez. Josh Taylor trying to stay unbeaten and retain his status as king in the junior welterweights. Dre, what are you looking for early?
I think Taylor's not a guy who's going to throw a lot of punches. Very explosive. Oh, good shot right there from Taylor.
Left hand comes in from Taylor, and then they exchange on the inside once he got that real estate. And now Taylor halfway through round number 1 for Josh Taylor.
But that's the start that he needs to have.
Quick right hand from Teofimo.
Teofimo, like I said, who doesn't throw a lot of punches, start to get comfortable and start to line Josh Taylor up.
Trying to pop that right hand off the hip. Now he comes in with a 2-punch combination. Short cupping left hand on the inside. Left hook from Teofimo. Tried to
counter from Taylor that just grazed the body and the glove of Teofimo Lopez.
Trying to wrap around with that left hand to the body.
I think one of the biggest mistakes that Teofimo Lopez makes is he only throws a jab when he's trying to come behind it with a big shot. He's got a good sneaky left hook from Lopez. As Taylor got the kind of power to turn your lights out.
And you can see him waiting.
Ooh, good shot right there from Lopez.
Lopez caught him coming in that time.
Taylor felt that for sure. Lopez very explosive with every shot that he throws. Good counter. His feet were in the right.
There's a body shot from Taylor. Lopez, we're going to come through the front door. He does so with a 2-punch combination. Taylor looking to deliver on the inside. Left hook came in from Lopez. Good exchange. And then Taylor from Lopez. Tried to time that right hand as Taylor came forward. Back to the jab for Lopez. The left hand closes it out. Straight left hand from Josh Taylor to open up. Oh, and as Lopez was seated nearly on that white rope and Griffin was coming in for the break, a punch was thrown. Right uppercut throws Teofimo off balance. That's a slip. So
that's what Josh Taylor needs to continue to do, is feint as often as he can to get Lopez out of position just enough to land his own shots. He can't pull.
It's a counter left hook in round number 2 that got Taylor's attention. There's a straight left hand from the Southpaw world champion. On the inside, trying from Griffin about pulling down the head.
Referee's got to really watch that, because if you got a guy like Lopez that ducks down and comes up with punches, I'm not going to sit there and wait for him to do it.
That's correct. In that instance, unlike others, some of that is on the fault of Lopez for ducking under on the way inside.
If you duck your head, I'm going to press down on you and make the referee do his job. This isn't amateur boxing.
2-punch combination. Again, the blood that you see is just an abrasion, not a cut.
Seems to be focused just on the head at the moment. Good
Taylor 48% to the body right now.
Taylor needs to take advantage after every time.
Left hand comes in again from Taylor. Left uppercut from Teofimo. Pawed with the jab, came with the straight right.
He didn't like the position that Lopez was in. He should have got in there in between the 2 fighters to make it clear.
Taylor targeting that left hand. Oh, and a big shot comes in, and he does it off that rear foot, almost that rear hook by Taylor. Bernardo, what can you tell us in the corner? What are they saying?
Teofimo's father told me this is a smart Gordo that I was telling you about. As we get another push here. And on the other side, Joe McNallis,
and it allows you to land your shots. He also doesn't need to get caught up in the power game. Let Lopez do that. Let your shots go. Build up points if you're Taylor.
Have attention here at MSG. Of course.
Good boxing from Lopez in the second half of this round. I think that's what he needs to do as well, and stop standing.
That was a point of emphasis yesterday when we met with him. Teofimo comes in, 2-punch combination. A little bit of separation. Taylor comes right back in with a 3-punch combination. Sent off balance that time. Wasn't a clean punch that landed, but this is the kind of excitement and energy that Lopez can bring about as he... Left hand comes in from Taylor. Punches last round. Lopez with a 17-8 connect advantage.
You got to believe that Taylor's knocking off some ring rust. I believe it's been about 16 months since he's last been in the ring.
That's right.
But problem is Lopez is not going to wait around and let him do it.
And that's the work rate. And there's a left uppercut that comes in from Teofimo, where he's also had a lot of drama.
Good body shot from Lopez. Good right counter from Taylor. One to the head and one to the body. Ooh,
left hand right from Taylor. You can hear that. Right hand. Lopez with a viper strike.
Not surprised.
Good work there as well, and then tried to dig underneath with the right hand. To the bell they go.
Best 2 shots in the 5th. Lopez did most of the best work. I got Lopez up by a round. You're seeing why Taylor's...
Right hand to the body from Lopez as Taylor tried to come back with that right hook. The left hand as he cornered Teofimo that time. And the Teo chant has gone up here at MSG. Quick, sharp reaction from Teofimo.
A test because he got good momentum going into the back half of this fight and in the 7th round. And thus far, Taylor's had moments, but he's having fewer and fewer moments as the fight progresses. That down the stretch, if the fight remains the same, that the activity of Lopez being consistent in fighting, being the younger guy, it has to favor him. Ooh, good shot right there on the way out the door for Lopez, as opposed to Taylor, who's older and who's been off, and he's coming off of an injury.
Good shot with the right hand in between punches from Teofimo.
That hurt Taylor. Backed him up, and it buzzed him.
Trying to land that off-balance left hand was Taylor, but a good moment halfway through round number 7 for Teofimo Lopez.
But he did land it, and it's not bothering Lopez at all.
Now Taylor swarming in.
And the free let him go, Josh. Let him go. Right.
And now standing toe-to-toe on the inside, and a right hand lands. And look at the confidence from Teofimo.
And a southpaw who's falling asleep mentally. Good shot right there from Taylor.
Josh Taylor's
Taylor needs to stop loading up, and he just needs to touch Lopez to the body and to the head. Good shot right there. These right hands starting to get more and more of a reaction out of Taylor. But confidence in the body language and in the face of Taylor right now.
Extreme confidence, Dre.
I don't see a lot of confidence from Taylor, but I see a lot of confidence from Lopez.
Timed that left-handed Taylor moments ago. You can see a little bit of damage to the right side of the face of Teofimo, but to your point, he's stepping over, taking angles, giving a wiggle to the hip. He's feeling it. Oh! That lunging shot from Teofimo. We've seen that in the past when he's feeling it. And look at this. Vintage Teofimo. How does he do that? How does he do that, Dre, to get into that rhythm, to find the place where he can have offensive success? Obviously, you always want to have that position with the outside.
Before I answer that, Taylor just froze Taylor with an uppercut that hurt him.
Teofimo trying to time that uppercut.
That hurt him. He's not looking good.
2-punch combination.
And here comes Lopez.
Right hand comes in from Teofimo. He was looking for the lead, left uppercut, trying to find something spectacular.
Got to wake himself up, remind himself that he's in MSG and that he's fighting for all the marbles right now, not all the belts, but for his reputation and everything. He's been off 16, 17 months. He's got to get it done tonight. But Lopez ain't making it easy.
I think about the layoff, and I think about the stretch.
Mean shot from Teofimo Lopez. Half right up.
Oh, and the headshot combination sends Taylor back against the ropes.
No answer from Taylor.
How about this story that is unfolding with Teofimo Lopez? Body shot comes in. Another 5 fighters who had a combined record of 133-0. But time away from the ring clearly has not served him well. And a well-conditioned and incredibly inspired Teofimo Lopez trying to silence doubters is opposite him. As sharp and crisp, as fast and dynamic as he ever has.
Lopez looking for that one big shot. He should have a comfortable enough lead on the scorecards where he doesn't have to fight punch for punch with Taylor right now. The burden and the onus is on Taylor to make something happen. That's going to play right into Lopez's game as he's looking for.
Michael Griffin was given a warning, which he's given before, of pushing down, and in the midst of that warning, Taylor placed a body shot.
Good straight right hand from Lopez.
Who were doubting if Teofimo Lopez at this stage in this division would be in position that he is right now, in control to claim the world championship at 140 pounds.
Round off to finish strong on the 12th. Whenever Lopez picks up his offense, Taylor doesn't seem to have an answer. He did early in the fight, maybe in the first 2 to 3 rounds, but not past that point.
Oh, he catches him with the right uppercut.
Takes on all night, just a half step back, boom. Flush on the chin of Taylor. He took it well, but you can't give up those kind of shots all night long. That's a lead uppercut. That's not really looking for.
And then goes to the body that time.
Give me the uppercut to the chin over the straight stab to the body that Lopez just landed.
Yeah, especially this deep into the fight.
The second one does. At this point, Lopez is doing what he wants to do, not what he's allowed to do.
It's going to be fascinating to listen in to the corner of Taylor here after the report we just heard from Bernardo, where perhaps they don't sense the urgency that everybody else does. There's the right uppercut again, Dre.
Followed by a left hook to the body from Lopez.
Lopez hears the clap and turns it on, and Taylor's hanging on. Lopez is raising his hands at the end of 11. He's feeling. Is he 2.5 minutes away from climbing back to the top of a mountain?
Good defense. Not allowing Taylor to mount any offense in this last round. When you can't hit the target. And then you get hit.
Oh, he sets him off balance. Following the fight, and we will have the state of boxing. You'll hear from the fighters, and we'll give you all the analysis.
Taylor better be careful he don't get knocked out in this last round.
Oh, 3-punch combination, including the right hand to the body, Dre.
He's fatigued.
Lunges again with the left hand. That Josh Taylor just not there here coming down the stretch. Trying to...
Let's see if Lopez can seal this fight with another big shot and try to hurt Taylor or put him down.
There's going to be a lot of I told you so coming from Teofimo and his father. They felt it. They knew it amidst reported chaos. Look at this finish from Teofimo. 2 in his hometown at the place where he's brought so much drama to the stage. MSG, and he's about to be on top of the world again.
By unanimous decision. And new WBO Lineal Junior Welterweight Champion of the World, the Takeover,
the takeover.
Okay, guys, I give you instruction in the dressing room. They're having a clean match, okay? Good luck. God bless you.
Specifically Teofimo Lopez, as you saw that ring walk, you saw the joy, you saw the happiness, the bounce in his step. Teofimo getting out to the left, Claggett staying on top of him.
Claggett's the kind of guy.
Right hand to the body.
Claggett's the kind of guy who wants to put his head on your chest and bang away with both hands. Averaging 100 punches a round.
Look no further with Steve Claggett than what he did in November of 2023 in a fight when he produced.
A lot of times guys who are this aggressive get you into that same game. You already see Teofimo taking some of the power off those shots, trying to match the volume of Claggett, which I don't think is a good idea. He's going to have to beat the volume with power.
Goes underneath, thrown between the punches, a right hand to the body again from Teofimo as he looks to probe underneath.
Yeah, you mentioned smothering. Claggett is very good at smothering his opponent, but still gets his punches off and generates some good pop on those shots. Nice body work there.
Yep.
Look for that left hand from Claggett. That's his best punch, whether it's high or low, but especially low to the body.
He just hit a body shot, the left hand, moments ago there. On the inside against Teofimo. Teofimo goes to the body himself.
Yeah, Teofimo just targeted the body, landed 3 good, tricky body shots. Already starting to see a little bit of frustration. Teofimo not comfortable with the fight being fought at this distance. He's going to have to get some respect and hit Claggett with something that makes him think twice.
There's a left uppercut from Teofimo as Claggett remains right on him, pinned against him and throwing punches. Ooh. Sweeping wide right hand from Teofimo.
Here you see some nice footwork from Teofimo to get out of that corner. But Claggett staying glued to Teofimo. Even with
right
that
hand.
Good right hand. And Teofimo's a momentum fighter. Once he finds that momentum, he builds off of it.
He's hyper athletic as well. When he can showcase that, he is at his best. But you got to have a little bit of room, a little bit of space to do so.
Finding a home for that chopping right hand over the top. Been able to back Claggett up a few times with it. And the body work. Nice push off there from Teofimo Lopez.
Trying to place that right hand between punches was Lopez.
That's the thing. Lopez needs space. Claggett wants the opposite.
Yeah, and that's why you see him pushing off every so often with that left shoulder just to generate a little bit of punching room. Total punches through round 2. Claggett, as is always the norm, throwing more than his opponent, but the effectiveness only landing 18%.
To punch much more than he's used to. Teofimo's not that busy normally.
Of course, Teofimo Lopez is trained by his father. What are they saying, Bernardo?
Yeah, he did. He focused on it after Claggett landed a good left hook to his liver. I think what Teofimo really needs to do is he needs to use those cuffing shots where it's the right cuffing hook and then slide out to his right, or that leaping left hook that we saw a few moments ago and then slide out to his left. He has to corral Claggett and not get stuck in these positions right here. Good level change there from Teofimo, creating openings. Nice uppercut.
There's a right hand by Claggett. Teofimo gives an angle out to the right.
Good body work.
2 left hands to the body. Teofimo gives him one back with a right hand to the body and 3-punch combination. Dead center on that.
Remember what I said, Tess. Teofimo's now taking the power off. He's trying to match the output. He's not
good uppercut.
Nice uppercut. I don't think anyone who's ever shared the room with Claggett has had trouble finding him.
Nope, you're not going to worry about that.
No, he plants his head on your chest and goes to work. Oh,
Teofimo
right
punching between punches again. Claggett landed the right hand, but Teofimo got the best of it. 3 jabs in a row, body work, left uppercut. Teofimo straight right hand, splitting the guard.
And you're starting to see he's starting to be a little more physical. He's creating space. That's exactly what Teofimo needs to find his power like that.
Right uppercut again, wraps around with the right hand.
As soon as Claggett's pace slows, he's in trouble.
He will not be able to keep Teofimo off him.
No, and then
his only defense is going to be the outrageous, outlandish, volume punching offense.
But he has to take so much damage in order
That's
to do
correct.
that.
Big finish for Teofimo.
Take away Teofimo's right hand is the key and break him down.
Just ate a right hand as he came straight in against Teofimo. Another right hand comes from Lopez.
Yeah, those right hands are having an effect, but Claggett's very dogged in his approach, pushing through.
Here's the body with the right hand.
Nice dig to the body there from Teofimo on the inside, but he gets caught with a right hand as he gets tall, pulling out. Good
body shot from Claggett. Left hook to the body from Claggett. Oh, there's the uppercut from Teofimo Lopez. Tried to come back with it. Now wraps around with a wider right hand.
Claggett's rocked right now, but he's pushing forward because that's all he knows how to do.
He gets it again. Finding that target here in round number 4. 4-punch combination from Teofimo. Wide right hand that lands. This is a dominating 4th round for Teofimo Lopez.
He wants to do it. He's, in a certain way, imposing his will. He has an incredible ability to remain undiscouraged. If Teofimo wants to make it a little bit easier on himself, he might try a jab once in a while.
In a full minute.
Level of competition changes the way you fight, doesn't it?
35 is 35. Steve Claggett is 35 years old, throwing this kind of output, fighting a very sharp young champion.
Claggett comes in behind the jab. 2 right hands after that.
Claggett has this tricky left hook that he throws. He actually dips down, doesn't see the punch land, throws a looping left hook as he drops his head to the right. He actually landed that on Teofimo. It's the kind of shot you don't see. Can catch you off guard.
A little bit of redness around the left eye of Teofimo Lopez.
Yeah, Teo's one of those guys. He's got that skin that marks up, but also he's been getting touched up more than we're used to seeing him. That's what Teofimo needs to do. Once he creates that distance, make him run into that jab.
Shoulders in the way as we come to the end of. Proudly displayed the Honduran flag, his parents from Honduras. And he has asked our production team to be represented with the Spanish flag. His grandfather, also Teofimo, originally immigrated from Spain. So he has requested that the Spanish flag represents him.
Claggett trying to cut off the ring, but Claggett does a nice job keeping his elbows in. And we talked about the face marking up of Teofimo Lopez.
Right hand trying to get around the guard.
No question, the harder, heavier shots.
No doubt, you can hear it
from Teofimo.
It's been out-punched by Teofimo Lopez.
On, Claggett had mentioned Teofimo's right hook. I don't know if he said that it hurt him or if that was a good shot, but it was a topic of discussion in the corner of Claggett, is Teofimo's right hook, and there was, especially on that liver side, the right side.
He is a totally obsessed pro when it.
That doesn't surprise me.
Nope.
Nice. Teofimo using that shoulder roll defense.
And comes with the right hand.
Which always leads to his offense.
Claggett trying to go over the top with a right hand of his own.
Oh,
there's that uppercut, left uppercut again from Teofimo Lopez. You know where to find him, and he's not going away.
And that's the thing. Teofimo cannot admire his work. He lands a big shot. He's got to keep clean. You know, he's in a position where he smothers your punch, so he's not getting hit at full power.
Sending him back. Oh, a big right hand. He's really digging in on this.
I was speaking with Teofimo Lopez, father in the corner. He says, look, behind the jab.
Right hand to the body again, wrapping around. Goes underneath, goes with the uppercut. Left uppercut on the inside.
Essentially what?
Doubling up the left hand, went to the body on the back end.
I would like to know what Claggett does for ab work, because he's taking a ton of body shots. That's that jab. Gets a little bit of room, spearing jab. He can put the two behind it. Oh, yeah, the legs of Claggett.
Oh, and a big uppercut. Here comes the champ.
But he has finally broken through. Claggett's the kind of guy.
And gives Teofimo opportunities, pushes him back with a right hand. Uppercut, another uppercut, just missed with the left hook. Left uppercut. Claggett only knows one way.
Yeah,
Teofimo taking advantage.
You know he's coming in the front door. That's why I was saying that uppercut. Look at the hand position of Claggett. He's so heavy over his front foot.
Yep. That head is going beyond that lead knee.
Yep, so many opportunities for the lead uppercut or even the rear uppercut. Kind of like how we saw Robesi Ramirez in the co-feature.
So Claggett damaged here in round number 8. And Teofimo Lopez in complete control. One big last shot at the bell. And you see the last round where 29 were landed by Lopez, including the big uppercut.
And aside from Claggett being hurt last round, it was his least effective offensive round.
And Teofimo maybe thinking about how he brings an end to this show.
Claggett sitting down that last round. George Foreman used to always stand in the second half of his career. And I remember him as a commentator saying,
great combination.
If you're going to stand, you need to stand the whole fight.
You got to commit to it because you're telling your opponent, you got me. See the head movement from Lopez. The defense on one end, and then he gets to work on the other.
Beautiful. Make him miss, make him pay. Teofimo Lopez has great shoulder roll defense. When he finds that upper body rhythm, I said he's a rhythm fighter. Once he finds that rhythm, he's a very, very dangerous man. Beautiful stuff there, making Claggett miss. And Claggett, who normally lets his hands go no matter what, is starting to keep those punches at home. Oh, beautiful.
That's a great combination with the uppercut. Hyper-athletic, natural-born counterpuncher is Teofimo Lopez.
Not as relentless as he was. Teofimo finding enough space, enough gaps, enough distance to actually avoid these punches now. Not getting touched up nearly as much as he has in past rounds. And has been able to land heavier, harder shots at a distance. Oh, good push-off right hand. Tito Trinidad was fantastic at that. Push-off with that lead left elbow, right hand over the top. Oh, the body, the body, the body, the body.
Right hand lands there.
Oh.
There's the right hand again.
I was about to say, we're seeing a second wing from Claggett here, but punches like that'll. Oh. Nice right hand over the top, left hook, well timed by Teofimo Lopez. Again, catching Claggett when he finds space. Oh,
chopping right hand.
Good right hand from Claggett there. Back comes Teofimo Lopez. Nice little uppercut, over-under combination there.
Steve Claggett discussed all the years, all the work ethic, everything he had to put in just to get to this point.
I don't think anyone's going to question his
Nope,
effort.
not at all.
His heart, his will, his conditioning. He came here in great shape tonight, otherwise he wouldn't be here.
More pronounced around that left brow at Teofimo Lopez. Look at that. Letting those hands go to close out round number 10.
Big output, a lot of punches, big volume fight for him. Still looking sharp here in round 11.
Teofimo accurate, just picking his spots there.
You see now, there's different power in the shots now from Claggett. He's so uncomfortable and unaware if he's going to land the shots.
He has a viper approach. He has velocity to create that power.
Yeah, so twitchy, so springy. Maybe now you see the power in the punches of Claggett. They're barely even moving. They were bouncing Teo's head back early on. We're not seeing that anymore. Leaping left hook, right behind the ear. Beautiful shot.
Leaps out to the left, seen him do that throughout his career. Now triples up the jab, throws the right hand behind it, coming on strong here at the end of round number 11. And now the 12th and final round of our World Championship fight.
Claggett's landed like
it's a right hand from Claggett.
Can't imagine that he's winning this fight without a knockout on anyone's scorecard.
Four-punch combination from Teofimo just as he was circling to his right. Stop and pop, finding the target.
Yeah, we speak about the athleticism of Teofimo Lopez all the time. There you saw that lateral movement, stops on a dime, fires 4 punches.
Oh, good right hand.
Well-timed uppercut.
We're going to take this home.
Yeah, unless Teofimo rocks him, I don't really see him going for the knockout, doing anything extra than what he's doing.
I'm here.
Another big right uppercut. Sends Claggett back for a moment.
Nice dip and rip right in between the elbows, up the guard, splits the guard. Claggett keeps coming forward, takes it well.
Yes, he does.
Iron chin from the Dragon, Steve Claggett. Steve Claggett earned his money tonight.
Sure did. Another big right hand. Teofimo. Here's the clap. Lets the hands go again.
Teo finishing strong.
Oh, doubles up the punches. We've seen that before. Just having fun in complete control.
And still, WBO Ring Magazine Junior Welterweight Champion of the World, the Takeover, Teofimo